Stefan, how are you?
I'm very good. Yeah.
So, Nord Stage 3.
Nord Stage 3, yes, that's right. It's our big news day today at the first day of Frankfurt MESSE. Really excited, of course, to have this out to show everyone.
So it's got quite a lot of features. It's got an A1 synth in it.
Yeah, that's right. The synth section is based on the Nordlead A1. As you see right away, we added a large display to the synth section. So now you can actually see exactly how the synth is set up at all times. Those of you that have used the A1 will recognize that you have these configurations which give you single and dual oscillator setups that were on the A1 as well. But here it's really much more visual and much easier to see how the synth is set up at all times.
So we've got a pair of OLEDs there as well, right?
Yes, that's right. A pair of OLEDs, that's one of the things that you will see right away.
I'm guessing at the core of this is obviously the pianos. Is there anything happened with the voicings?
Yes, we've massively increased the polyphony, so it's now up to 120 voices approximately.
Wow.
And yeah, that's a huge improvement. And we've also added 1 more gigabyte of piano memory, so it's now 2 gigabytes of memory for the piano section. You can fit most anything you want in there now.
Have you got a lovely piano you can just give us a flavor of?
Okay.
Load it up?
Yeah, and in fact, what I'll do, I'll take the opportunity to just show you the piano sound. Let me get this right. So here I've set up a piano sound, and I've actually mixed it with some other sounds. So. This patch actually uses another cool feature that, if you don't mind me, so I could just quickly mention that. We've now got 4 keyboard zones, 1 extra split point that is, and what you can do is you can now set up crossfades for each split point. We call it split width, and what it does, it will either be set to off, which is the way it used to work, and is the default mode, of course. The LED will be green. You can set up a small split width or a large. And this means that as I go up here, in this patch, for instance, I have a bass sound combined with the piano. And as I go up, the bass sound will gradually go out. And I will gradually get more and more of this vibe sound. So another new cool performance feature.
And are the split points editable, or are they fixed?
They are fixed to the LED positions that you see on the panel here, and that's so in that way it's similar to the Nord Stage 2. But again, you can now set up the width of it, so you can actually be more flexible. You can play chords across the split points and not be too afraid of having the sound being dramatically altered.
Suddenly hit the wrong note.
Yeah.
So with the polyphony, how is it split? So is the A1 synth engine, how much polyphony does this have? Yeah,
it's going to be around 34 voice polyphony. So that's improved as well. And of course, under the hood, with the unison modes and everything that you got, there is a lot of polyphony going on under the hood as well, as you use unison and detune modes, etc., etc. So.
And what about the organ? I mean, there's new organ stuff in there as well?
Yeah, we have, let me bring up an organ patch here. This is sort of an over-the-top organ patch, but it uses one of the new pipe organ models. So Electro 5 users will recognize this. Pipe organ is modeled on a pipe section of a pipe organ, and there are 2 modes of it. So one that is accurately tuned, one that is has more of a chorus tuning. But this patch uses the organ and the new synth section with a sine and noise mix on slot B. So it's sort of over the top, but it's useful for basic organ sounds and really useful for combining with the synth section overall a great sounding pipe organ sound.
Have we got some new effects in here as well?
Yes, we do. We got some additions to the effects that we have, I should say. For the FX 1 and 2 sections, you will recognize this right away. All the classic effects are in here. The delay section has an added feedback filter for the feedback loop with 3 modes: low pass, high pass, band pass. We put the analog mode control on the panel here. So if you, for those of you that don't know what that is, it's what. As you change the tempo, it will behave as an analog pedal. In this patch, I've morphed it with aftertouch. So, just to give you an example. That's what the analog mode does.
Right.
And you can turn it on and off per patch now, which you couldn't do before. Amp, Sim, and EQ section has 2 new filter modes that you can use on entire sound engines. For the organ, for instance, or piano or synth, you can add a low pass filter.
Real grit and drive.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be really useful as well. Another really important thing, independent reverb and compressor per slot as well. So, for instance, I could easily have a mix of 2 piano sounds, one dry and wet, and go between them quickly. So. As I increase aftertouch in this case, I'm getting the reverb signal, and as I go back, I get the dry signal. So, yeah, so
that's nice.
Yeah, it makes for some great possibilities with a reverb.
And this, you sort of let this drop today. When's it going to be out? And do you know how much it's going to be?
We don't know that yet. We're going to have it in. We're aiming for July for production or for shipping date actually, and pricing is to be announced. Just stay tuned on that.